up. So yeah, we've got a couple nice sized rainbow trout. Let's put these over here and start filleting them one after the other. Let's do the little one for the beginning. And these have been on a tray, as you can see, in the fridge to help dry them off a little bit. Like get that skin and that inside. Do not have any excess moisture. You don't have to do this. It's a bit overkill, but it'll help vacuum seal them nicer. Hey, John, what's up, bro? So yeah, and I made sure to fillet them really clean. Wait a minute, yeah, I want one of these. They'll be nice. So let's start knocking off that first fillet. I literally, I was dead center enough to literally split the dorsal fin in half. If that's not saying something, I mean, it doesn't say a whole lot, to be fair, but still. Yum, yum, yum. First fillet knocked off. Mm. No real fishy smell. It does have almost no smell at all. But the smell that it does have, it's not fishy. I don't know how to call it. It's taste. I don't know. It smells more like a fresh caught trout, pretty much. Even though I think that it's been already on Saturday I caught these. So yeah, but my fridge is really freaking cold. Here we have a carcass, and as you can see, pretty good yield because there really ain't much left on the carcass. I'll probably save the carcass. Basically, these will just be salted and vacuum sealed in the end. So going in here, slightly angling our knife downwards. Do not miss any of the meat here on the back. And now it's the end, flatten it out. Voila. Yeah, we don't have crabs over here, but it nice. But you could, of course, we do have crayfish, but I haven't really caught any crayfish in forever. Knife could definitely be sharper, but oh well. I cut the silver skin and the little muscle from the head used for bait. Yeah, I do that too when you have when I'm gonna go for when I have the ability to actually use them for bait. But my cat will probably happily take any scraps. Eh, missed a tiny bit of meat. Hey there, Nico McLaughlin. Missed a tiny bit of meat here, but other than that, really good yield. Okay, let me get my hands washed real quick. Oh, and I'll start making my. I'll turn the stove on real quick because I've got some peas to cook. This isn't really related, but yeah. Soaked peas, been soaking for close to a day in there. Lid on, and just let these go. Blue claw crabs from the East Coast by me have made it to Italy and are invasive. Now restaurants are serving them and telling people to catch it all you want. That's cool. And yeah, let's take our fillet here, or our fillets, but no, right now it's just one. Must say this slightly dried skin is a bit harder to fillet, but let's hope the concentrated flavors make up for it. Because it is basically kind of dry aged. And I can already tell that there is definitely a change in texture and how it acts. We're gonna get all the bones out, including the pin bones. Yep. And this is for maximum yield, not for being pretty, because this is for myself and whoever might be lucky enough to be around and get a piece. So I don't need to trim it additionally just to make it look pretty. Okay, let's get these pin bones out of there. Yes, I cut them out because I can't be arsed to actually take tweezers. Like they might do it for some fine dining restaurants. I'm a guy who eats roadkill. I don't care as much about the aesthetics. I don't need fine dining styles. And this little bit that I didn't use, my cat will get this. This little bit full of bones out of the whole fillet. And that's for the cat. All right, this fillet is ready. Oh, this is a bit. It might not be the best to leave it on. But yeah, basically you want to have the fillet ready to eat, and we're gonna eat this raw, by the way, at the end. That's the whole idea. But we're gonna eat it raw in like 2 days, not now. If you go fishing, we I did catch these fish myself, although they are farm trout, so it was a stock pond. So it doesn't really count, does it? I went there because normally this time of year they're full of eggs, and I wanted to make some trout caviar because I don't like the store bought stuff. But I didn't catch that many, and the ones I did catch, they had no eggs. So shit happens, you know. Over here, two nematodes and tapeworms in the trout and salmon intestine travel to the muscle when they sense the fish is dead. So we got the fish as fast as possible. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. When it's a good practice, regardless for meat quality. That's an advantage of farm raised East fish. You generally don't have to worry as much about stuff like that. I mean, it's possible, but gee whiz. But generally, I got them as fast as possible too. All right, another one done. Another one bites the dust. Well, by the way, if you like practical jokes, write in your will that you want another one bites the dust to be played at your funeral. Hey there, Riverfront State. Riverfront Bates. How did I do for the introduction? All right. The one from Alaska makes 1 to 2 meter tapeworm in bears and people. Ah, that sounds fun. Not. That's some nasty stuff. Like generally, wild fish here are considered safe, including for raw consumption, with no parasites that would go to humans. And I've done it plenty of times, and I've never gotten sick. So I'm not gonna tell everyone to do it, but Europe is pretty tame when it comes to pretty much anything. The seasons included. Ah, not bad. Of course, some salt would make it better, but zero of flavor. Nothing about this that would make me not want to eat it raw. Like this also would be perfect right now for sushi. Like for sushi right now would be the perfect time. Guess how it comes out? What are we making sausage? Have some smoked trout sausage. You actually make trout sausage? That is funny. Well, normally tapeworms don't come out at all, do they? They just stay in you for the rest of their life or your life, depending on who bites the dust first. You ever put soy sauce and never fresh ginger, soy sauce a million times. More times than I can count, yeah. I actually don't have any soy sauce, or I would have some sashimi with soy sauce now. Yeah, why are the pinbones going in that direction? Hmm. It's almost like the Y on this trout. They go run almost like the Y bones on a pike. Weird. Anywho, got all the bones out. Let's get a little nasty bit back there off. Okay, all our fillets are cleaned up. Forgot where you're at, brother man. Germany, Germany. Hey there. Ooh, fish looks good. Thank you. Let's have some tea. Mm. Hmm. That hits the spot. Well, one thing, this trout for some reason has like a dark bloody spot. Like it got bruised, or there is actually a parasite. Just as likely that I just bruised it accidentally when butchering. But yeah, I'll just cut that section out. Now I'll remove all of this meat, put it in a little bowl or something, all the trimming bits, because I'll see if my cat wants them. So I don't want to put any salt on there for the kitty. You know, okay, the bits it might have had a parasite. That's just probably not, but that's gonna go in the trash. And yeah, now here's our yield. Actually, they don't even fit all at on here on the board at the same time. So yeah, let's get some vacuum bags ready. And we're also will have to cut. I think literally I'm gonna do two tails in one bag and one body piece. Yeah, like right around here, I'll cut the tail off. At least on these bigger fillets. Now it'll be time to salt and vacuum pack to them, and then I'll vacuum seal them at the end. But yeah, for now just salt. Hmm? Okay, John said something, but he withdrew his message. And only on the meat side. No point in seasoning the skin side. Of course, so lighter they're on the belly and heavier on the loin. The thicker the part of the meat, the more salt. You want it to what you would consider slightly over salted. But if you were going to eat it now, because when this has a couple days time and it really penetrates, yeah. I've never tried it actually, but you can probably freeze them once they're done as well. I'm gonna give them a couple days at least, vacuum sealed. Today's Monday, so like maybe on Wednesday we can try them. Yeah, this is gonna be one pack. Gonna be another pack. Maybe on the smaller ones, I think the tail pieces will be really hard to slice. I might just eat them now, or as like not raw, but regular cooked. Because you need a certain thickness to really slice it off the skin properly. I think that's what I'll do. I'm not sure what I'll eat for my next meal at the moment. So that sounds like a plan. And voila. Now you could also trim all of this belly off if you don't want it, but eh. Anyway, yeah, these are still plenty too big, but not that much too big. So this is going to be all. These are going to be our two cuts I'm making. Honestly, with these, I can just wipe the board a little bit. And they'll be plenty salty, these little bits. And how much fish is this? Like 50 to 100, not even 50 grams together, or 60 grams. So that's literally nothing. That, nah, or yeah. This is not gonna cook up where, this is not gonna, oh, on this one at least. This one, well, these bits I'll have right now too. Again, they wouldn't be very good like this now. Now we're at almost 100 grams. That's a nice amount for one meal. So yeah. Mm. Anyway, uh, let's dry our hands off because we don't want any excess moisture. This will, yeah. And now it'll be time to vacuum seal it. You could also go crazy. You could do some garlic, for example, and add it. Could add anything you like to these fillets, but just salt and really letting the fish shine is at least what I recommend if you don't eat this a lot. If you only have it once in a while, and I almost never have it, then I don't think you should mask the flavor with anything. You know? So I'll just have these sliced maybe on bread or something. Here, all this, I'll figure out what I'll do with that. Maybe I'll make some stock that can be ours. But yeah, so okay, a little mishap. I'll clean that up later. But yeah, now we're gonna start with the vacuum sealing process. Wait, let's plug it in first, or I don't think this is gonna work. Come on. Yeah, now it pulls. And usually this was done during relatively when it was relatively cold and it would just be buried. It would literally be buried. That's the original way of making these. But this is a lot safer and easier and healthier and whatever. Oh, healthier, debatable, but safer. And safety and health go hand in hand. Oh, I thought I had it set to on automatically seal, and it was set to manual seal. So that makes sense why it wasn't sealing. Oops. Beautiful double seal. Nice. And this will stay in a cold fridge for a few more days. Oh, like 2 to 3 days, and then it's time to either eat it or freeze it. Well, you can. Well, you have like in my fridge. I would say I have like a week to eat this. Like a week from now, probably. Oh yeah, baby. Beautiful. Mwah. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Perfect seal on these. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Now one was a big fillets. Okay. This one, because of this hole I had to cut, because of that bad spot, isn't as perfect, but it's still pretty good. And yeah. Why do these turn out so good? Like I barely have something vacuum sealed this well. Mm, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see our yield. If you compare what the same amount of money would buy you, you're at like the grocery store, of course, also save you a ton of money. But yeah, cheers. Anyway, well, I should I keep the life going? Well, I have to go to the bathroom, so might not. Okay, I'll leave you guys with this. Well, what time is it? Well, I will actually end up making some. I'll make some food too. Why not? With a little bit of trout, but oh, I forgot one fillet. Oops! We've got more good stuff. To make it look nicer, let's turn this around. Okay. Oops. Now this makes a lot more sense. This is a yield. Okay, I'll leave you guys with this view while I go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll see what we'll make for dinner. So, dinner, whatever you want to call me. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. One second, I'll be right back. I just want to take a picture of the yield real quick. Or actually, I can make a highlight and then take screenshots. Where do I make? Here's create highlight. Yeah, baby. Okay, I might wait for a minute. Do it again. Yeah. Well, let's see where we get the best angle. Because we don't need a highlight. It's just that it makes it it'll make it a lot better. A lot easier. Sorry. Come on. Okay. Now let's make a meal. I'll have some take some lentils because those peas will need a lot longer. So let me get all of this fish in the fridge as well as the scraps. Because yeah, I already put some out for my cat that she can eat now, but the rest will need to be cooled. So I'll be right back. All right, I can take you guys with me at least audio wise. But yeah, this is all the good fillets. And yeah, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, there. Oh, like, hmm? Lila? Meow? Nope, the cat. Well, the cat is doing nothing really. Cat stuff. Sound is barely there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Hey, John. It's ready for mailing. It would be, yes, it would be. It would be, bro. If you can pay for international overnight shipping, I can set you up with a box on some ice. And the cat just came here. But yeah, shipping it, either I would actually have to ship it with dry ice, and it would still have to be express shipping. And I know you're a jokester, John. I know you're probably not being serious at all, so I should probably just shut up. But oh well. I have a tendency for taking shit too serious. The cat is inspecting it. I think she's not sure if she wants to eat it or not. It's a cat. What else do you expect? You know, here's our lentils. Let's just start to heat them up. This time I won't be using duck's head. And let's chop up an onion. Yeah, one big fat onion. Let's go in with some olive oil. If I can find it. Come on, where the hell did I find olive oil again? It should it's hard to find olive oil in my own kitchen. Great. Uh, Worst case, I'll take some canola oil, but let's just start chopping and hope. Okay, for this, the other knife is better for onions for some reason. Cuts through them nicer. Okay, oh, there's my oil. Okay, I used it to prop something up. Not quite as stupid, I guess. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, John, if you pay shipping, I'll happily ship you one over. But yeah, might not be very practical. Anyway, let's see. Here we have our fish. My internet seems to be shit at the moment. That's fun, not. But yeah. Okay, the internet seems to be coming back slowly. Okay, yeah, my having internet problem. Hmm. All right. Our trees are slowly starting to come to together, but they're still far away from it. Try. Or that's too heavy on it. There's no battery. I like need something to eat with it. Okay, I have a little bit some of it right now. The rest just boil for a couple more minutes. Wait, do I still have a spoon? I think I'll have to open it. Real quick. Black a spoon out. Something to go. Yeah. All my cutlery is in the dishwasher right now. But I didn't season this. Some fish sauce. Fix this. Yeah, I could have more, but that's good. That is good. That is good. It is good. Yeah, fish. Let's have a bite. It's not as fatty. Oh. I don't think I've ever had fish this creamy. Like this little dry aged stuff. It really makes a big difference. Oh. It melts in your mouth, literally. There's no comparison. Like fresh the same day or just a plastic bag, this fish wouldn't be nearly as good. I'll keep dry aging my fish. in future. Didn't think that would actually be good. I think in the past, I think you just dry shit out. But yeah, dang, that's awesome. This is thickening up just how I want it to. The thing is, it's so freaking buttery. At least, okay, these are, well, the tail pieces aren't, but the rest are more like fatty pieces to begin with. They're so buttery, you can't really eat them by itself. But yeah. Hey there. Hey, Filipina. Didn't know you were subscribed on this channel. The Dundee one. Yeah, but cool, thanks. Okay, that's thick enough. Let's turn off the heat. In with those lentils on a plate. First. No. Hey there. Hi. But yeah, this is really good stuff. Let me end this freaking live because I already tried. It's really amazing, super buttery. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching and locked up drag out.